All right, I hope y'all are as hype as I am, for this run of Neutopia that Vonnie Vaughn is going to be doing, because I have gotten word they are all ready to go. Everybody hang out, don't go anywhere. It's speedrun time.
It is.
Well, I hope it is.
Oh yeah, me too, because I'm here to speedrun. Hi Sporadic, how are you?
You know, I'm doing all right, and a happy slightly early birthday to you, Vonnie Vaughn.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you, I appreciate that, and I appreciate any opportunity that I am given to showcase the inspiration that is Neutopia for the TurboGrafx 16. This is one of my, if not my main speed game. It is something that I have been known. It has given me a lot of my notoriety. So this game has my heart, and I'm happy to share it with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Sound good?
Sounds wonderful. I am super, super hyped. And you were saying this game was like the inspiration for Costume Quest. Is that true?
This game was the inspiration for many things, and I will be sure to educate you, my child, on just how inspirational this game truly is.
My body's ready for learning.
Yes. School is in session. All right. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So here's your lore. In the middle of the night in peaceful Neutopia, this evil wizard Dearth beams himself down, comes into the temple here, and absconds with the Princess Aurora. This causes us to summon our hero. Everyone, say hello to Jazeta. Jazeta is going to be our protagonist for this game, and is being told by the Temple Mother here that in order to confront the evil Dearth and rescue the princess, he needs to go and collect the 8 medallions of wisdom from the wise men of the past, so that they can be affixed here in the temple, which will break the seal to Dearth's evil lair on the North Pole. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to go and get those medallions.
The North Pole?
Yes.
Are we going to go fight Santa?
Oh no, you see, it's very icy. It is Arctic to be sure. So first we're going to pick up a couple things here. These are mostly done for marathon safety. If we're using some of the newer world record type strats, we skip this. We pick up bombs, which blows up walls and some enemies. And then we pick up the medicine, which refills our life. Now, as I mentioned before, I am doing the 100% category. What this means is I'm going to be collecting all permanent items, all upgrades to my sword, shield, and armor, and as well as enough upgrades to my, on all the upgrades to my bomb capacity, as well as enough upgrades to my life, such that by the time we go to beat the game, my life capacity is at its fullest. But before we go any further, we need to kill this little blobby guy and push this rock here. And we're going to pick up an incredibly important item here from Bonk's cousin. What we are picking up here is the Fire Wand. We are going to use this weapon extensively throughout the rest of the game to keep enemies at bay when we are confronting them. Now, those of you who watch my stream regularly know that the number 1 rule of Neutopia is don't touch me. And of course, the number 2 rule of Neutopia is don't touch me. So we will use that wand to make sure that enemies minimize how much they touch us, because touching is bad, in this game at least. You see I do a little pause there to avoid getting touched by that fly.
Consent is extremely important.
Say again?
I said consent is extremely important. You should never touch anybody unless they want it.
Exactly. Now, speaking, it's funny, your timing there could not have been better, because you noticed that I took damage from that enemy, and I took it rather intentionally. The way that damage boosting works in this game is that no matter what hits you or what direction you get hit, you will always boost in the opposite direction of what you're facing. And we will use this to our advantage in several areas throughout the game. So, yeah. Nice little techniques. So these little fireballs that I'm throwing out, these are courtesy of the fire wand. This fire will get stronger as we progress through the game. It's actually tied to the amount of current HP that you have. If you have at least 8, if you have over 8 full segments of life, then you get a stronger version of it. If you have over 12 full segments of life, you get its strongest form, which we refer to as the good fire. The good fire is very, very potent, and we will want to use it as much as possible once it becomes available to us. So. Yes, the brag song. Don't touch me. That song, that song from Space Ghost, that was inspired by Neutopia, by the way. You will learn many things that you didn't know before. Were indeed inspired by Neutopia. Ooh, okay, that drop I just picked up there is actually really, really important. And the fact that I got it so early is awesome. That is a magic ring. We're not going to use that for a while, but the fact that I already have it is super welcome. I will explain what it does when it comes time to use it. But everybody just rejoice in the fact that I have one.
Very nice. I also enjoyed the fact that there was like an old man chained up there, and you're like, okay, see you later.
Oh yeah. So here's the rule with old men. Here's the rule with old men chained up in dungeons. If they don't have anything to give you, you ignore them. If they have something to give you, you have to talk to them.
Heroic.
Don't worry. I will assume that by beating the boss at the end of the dungeon, it just like automatically liberates all the old men chained up in it. But if it doesn't, then you know what? That's not my problem. All right. So what I'm picking up here is a key. Every dungeon has a solitary key in it, and you need it in order to open the door to the boss's room. So that's what we've done here. I also got a bomb drop from those enemies, which is nice. I will need a couple of those in the early part of the game. Fortunately, because we're doing the 100... Oh, sorry. Hey, do you have anything to give me? Yeah, stop talking. I'm done with you. Just walk away. What was I going to say? All I was going to say is sporadic. I don't know what I was talking about. Anyway.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, there's another ring drop. Okay, now I would love to pick up... We need to use 3 rings throughout the game, but you can only hold 1 at a time. So just letting that one go didn't cost me anything. But what I am going to get here is the first upgrade to my sword. It's going to double my sword damage, and that's really nice because that's going to make fighting, especially the boss here in this crypt, a lot easier. So... now, in some cases, the sword is going to be stronger than the fireball, so we attack with the sword when we can. Like here. So, yeah, just hit that, and then... shoot. And then 1 hit, and then a fireball kills there. That's what we like to call last enemy hourglass. When you grab an hourglass, it freezes all the enemies in the room. But of course, when there are no... Whoops! Oh, no, I got it. When there are no more enemies to kill, then the hourglass is completely useless. And it's just kind of like the game trolling you. Those cherries that I've been picking up, that refills 1 segment of life. They're not very common, so the fact that I've gotten so many already is kind of funny. All right, here's the first boss. 3,
I mean,
4.
you know, the game knows it's your birthday.
Yes. And there's the 2-cycle golem. That's perfect. So that's all just a bunch of timing and positioning as well. I entered that room on the right-hand tile because that way it lines me up perfectly with being able to do 6 attacks to the golem in the first cycle. So that's good. All right. So the item that I'm going to pick up here is called the Book of Revival. What this will allow you to do is to obtain passwords so that you can continue your game. It also allows me to do like some safety saves if I want to. There's one section where I might want to just just because there's a really scary boss fight. But other than that, we just need to collect it just because we need to collect it. I've just got a decent amount of rather uneventful walking to this next dungeon, so sporadic. If you have any donations or anything fun like that, this would be a fantastic time to read them.
I do have some donations. Little Molly Mooncat sent in $50 and said, had to donate during a run of the video game that inspired all other video games, even retroactively. Big thanks to the runners, staff, and donors, all helping with this very worthwhile cause. Happy birthday, and thanks to Vonnie for creating a welcoming, safe, and inclusive community. Drop him a follow. Best of luck on the run. Keep the good fire.
Wow, that was chock full of goodness in that donation comment. Melly, thank you very, very much for all of the kind words and the birthday wishes and all of that. Yes. I appreciate you. All right, so coming up here, these next two rooms are what I refer to as the Belfry because we deal with bats. This is kind of a reference to a room in the speedrun of The Legend of Zelda, which is very similar. These bats move very erratically, and if they give you bad patterns, can waste a lot of your time. So there's actually a decent amount of variance that happens in these two rooms when it comes to doing like PB attempts. So yeah, it can be frustrating. I think that's the most diplomatic way of putting it. Birthday PB incoming. I don't think so.
I feel an affinity with these bats now. I'm not quite sure why.
That's funny.
No, for real. I feel like bats in video games are always frustrating. They just always, everybody has decided. You know, maybe they were all inspired by Neutopia.
Well, you know what? No, they were inspired by birds, and one of the #1 rules of retro video games is that birds are jerks. Birds always suck, and if you think about it, they're basically just like, bats are basically just like bird mammals. Oh, hey, look, a dude chained up. You got anything to give me? No? See ya. All right. Listen, Sporadic, it's a cold world out there. Like, you know, Zeta's got to do what Zeta's got to do. Like, I got a princess to save. I ain't got time to talk to old men.
Never mind the old men. Yeah.
Yeah, forget them. They'll be fine. I'm sure they will be just fine. Thoughts and prayers to the old men chained up in dungeons. Alrighty. So this boss inspired the Dragon Lord from Dragon Warrior, clearly. Yo, Yels, my man, thank you very much for that raid. He's saying, what are you talking about? You know me way better than that. Come on. No trolling on my birthday. Neutopia inspired raid. See, these people know me so well. They just know me so damn well. It's great. Alright, so the way that this game is split up as far as levels go is that it's split up into 4 overworld sections. There's 2 dungeons in each, and once you clear those 2 dungeons, you get access to the next one. The first one we did was the land sphere. This is what's called the subterranean sphere, because of all of its lava. So that's the indicator here. What we're picking up here is an item called the Moonbeam Moss. This is something that we only pick up in 100% runs. It is not necessary really at all in any percent runs. Now what this will do is it will light up dark rooms such that we can see, like, you know, where the heck we're going. I'm going to do that minimally throughout this run. You're going to see me do pretty much all of the dark rooms in their natural state of darkness, because I know where I'm going. So that'll be fun. Picking up another potion here just for safety. Neutopia inspired interior lighting, very much so. See, listen, chat, you're awesome. You get it. You get it. You know what? I'm actually gonna see if I can get some bomb drops from these guys. Because I only have
inspired
one.
Moss. We wouldn't have Deltarune without Neutopia.
Yes. Okay. Good. All right. I just need to make sure I got some bombs there. We should be good until I get the upgrade after this next level. All right, so coming up here in a little bit is actually going to be a very important item that I will get, not just because of how, damn it, not just because of how useful and necessary it is, but again, it is very much pandering to the crowd, and that kind of might be a clue as to what it's all about. It's coming up here on this next screen. I gotta come up here into the darkness, push this rock over here, come into the corner, and open this chest, and we will obtain the rainbow drop.
Happy Pride,
the rainbow
everyone.
drop.
Happy Pride.
Yes, happy Pride, everyone. The rainbow drop is going to be on full display coming up shortly. What it does is it creates a little sparkly rainbow bridge under our feet whenever we try to traverse one tile wide gaps. You might be thinking, oh, that sounds like the step ladder from Zelda. Well, guess what?
Neutopia inspired Zelda? What?
Exactly, yes. The step ladder in The Legend of Zelda was clearly inspired by the rainbow bridge. And you see it right there. See that nice little that rolling rainbow underneath my feet. It's so great.
That's really cool, actually.
Yes. So yes, Jazeta says happy Pride every time he walks over lava. So here you go. Here's one of these rooms in the dark. There's like a W-shaped pattern of blocks in the middle of this room. I know this. You'll just have to take my word for it. I just know where I'm going.
Neutopia inspired interior lighting and a lack of interior lighting.
Yes. All right, there's this block here. And now we're going to pick up our second armor upgrade. Now, this might be a great spot to demonstrate... Oh, maybe not? Okay, cool. I got good RNG there. All right, so here's our second armor upgrade. Yeah, good. Okay, I baited that shot to go off to the left. Normally, you kind of have to do the turnaround damage boost like you saw me do before. But I got good RNGs from the turrets there and didn't have to worry about it, which is nice because the less damage I have to take, the better off I am. These enemies here absolutely suck. They're called Ghost Claws. There's going to be a room coming up here, which is my least favorite room in the entire run. I have to fight 4 of them, and the way that they're arranged in the room is very awkward, and it makes them super difficult to fight. So, pardon me as I am about to get really, really frustrated. Here they are. So they're all the way up around the edges, so getting to them is kind of awkward because they kind of float up and down. You see they disappear for a time randomly. Oh, okay. Reappear? No. Oh, okay, good. Now, had I grabbed that hourglass while the ghost is in its disappeared state, it actually stays that way until the timer expires, which is a good, like, I don't know, 20 seconds. So it's a huge waste of time. That's another great source of frustration. Let's not put this here. I actually want to kill some of these enemies to make coming back through this room a little easier. So, yeah, here I'm going to pick up the key. And then from there, it's a walk to the boss. There's not a whole lot more going on here, so sporadic. I'm going to hand it on over to you if you got donations or any other fun stuff to say.
Oh, I'm so hyped. We have so many donations coming in. I have a $25 donation here from Zokabun who says, I may have read somewhere that it's Vonnie's birthday today, and he would like a birthday song, and I can't think of anyone better to make this request of than Sporadic as we raise money for the Trevor Project. Oh, okay. I didn't read it ahead of time. I was like, wait, do I need to sing happy birthday now?
I think so.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vonnie. Happy birthday to you.
I damn near lost concentration on what I was doing because I was listening to your velvety smooth singing voice. My goodness. That was tremendous, Sporadic.
I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, and I hope everybody sang along at home. We have all kinds of other donations. Do we have time for them?
Yes, you do.
All right, we got an anonymous donation for $100.
Yeah.
No comment whatsoever, just generosity. Thank you so much, Anonymous, for your donation to the Trevor Project. I have a $5 donation here from RSTGD, who says $5 train because Neutopia inspired birthdays.
This is true.
Do we have time for more? There are more.
We do real quick though. What I'm gonna pick up down here on this screen is the first upgrade to my bomb capacity. There will be 3 of these throughout the game, and it increases my bomb capacity by 4. The other thing that it does is it refills my bombs to full, which is very useful. It makes in the any percent route, you have to be very careful about the bombs that you use and hope you get fortunate with bomb drops from enemies, but in 100%, because we collect all these, it's not nearly as much of a concern. So, all right, there we go. Keep going with the donations.
I'm so happy everybody else is keeping going with donations. Chimera sent in $20, says Neutopia was actually the inspiration for inspiration. Before Neutopia, every idea had to be created from scratch. Every time. Thanks, Neutopia, for being the inspiration for donations. I have a $5 donation here from Drake Lake, who says Neutopia inspired me to donate. It's just so inspirational.
Yes. Oh my God. The inspiration is super true. And, you know, I mean, there were some people that talked about, oh, you know, Vonnie's, you know, love his stream community. It's so welcoming and whatnot. The inspiration plays a big part of that. Okay. So Sporadic, this guy here has something to give me, so I have to sit through all of his text boxes. He gives me a shield upgrade. So we listen to his plight and then we just walk away from him anyway. So yeah, I'm just...
Is there any way to actually save these old men? You even listen?
Not at all. Not even close. I have no choice but to just walk away.
Neutopia inspired.
Yeah, Neutopia inspired just abject cruelty.
Oh.
You know, it's a double-edged sword.
Oh, was that an upgrade?
Oh. Nice.
Hey, all right.
Hey, we still got time for more donations if you got them.
I got more donations. Arborelius sent in $5, says Neutopia inspired pinball.
Yes, very much so. You can see it's these round objects that I'm shooting out here. Yeah, they clearly took the design of the pinballs. It was inspired by these fireballs that I'm shooting out here. Clearly.
Can I
and
just
you see
say
how they kind of bounce around like a pinball does? I mean, it all makes sense. It all makes sense.
It does. I love how your armor color actually changes. Like, you got an armor upgrade, and then your armor changed, and yep. How stylish, you know? Like, it's using opposite colors on the color wheel. Color theory, Neutopia inspired color theory. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes. So I mean, yeah, I guess in that respect, we're still in kind of the fashion block here with Jazeta showing off the wonderful colors of his armor. Oops, I didn't mean to take that hit, but that's not a problem. Just a slight delay, and we should be done here. Yes. Alrighty. You know, if you've got more donations, we'll take them.
I do. Everybody is being so incredibly generous. Kombam Meow sent in $5, says, so excited to see the game that inspired Metal Gear Solid. I loved Kojima's direct reference when he wrote, tell me, Snake, do you think love can bloom on a go-kart? I wonder what else it inspired for a $5 donation. I love that we really do have a $5 donation train coming in. It's going great.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, before we do that, I'm picking up a couple things I'm picking up here. I'm picking up a life upgrade here, and then the next one you'll see me pick up is another bomb upgrade. And then I will cut you off when I've got another important thing to pick up. But for now, let her rip, Sporadic.
Yeah, Jo sent in $25, says 5 tickets on the $5 donation train because Neutopia inspired trains, donations, dollars, and the number 5. I've never heard something more true in my life.
Yeah, I mean, these are unassailable facts we're talking about here, Sporadic. Oh, something else that's an unassailable fact is something that I can't believe it's taken me this long to mention, that Rujasu just put into chat. The soundtrack for this game fucking rips. It's so good. And this theme here for what is the Sea Sphere is my personal favorite. The final boss music for this game too, for the fight with Dearth, is an absolute scorcher. So I will be sure to go silent and ask for serious time during that, so that you all can enjoy what is total Bob.
Well, serious time for a serious Bob.
Yes. Now
Priorities.
Now this is a serious item that we were about to pick up here. This item here is called the Falcon Shoes. These are not only necessary in order to enter the next crypt that we're about to go into, but they also, like, you know, double our movement speed. And for speedruns, that's really nice. So,
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. You got it.
Isn't it Sonic's anniversary too?
I think it might be, yeah.
Is your birthday and Sonic's anniversary the same? Maybe off by one day. I'm not sure exactly which day is which.
Yes. But as you can see, moving fast in a video game, which is what Sonic does, was, as you can see here, inspired by Neutopia.
Inspired by Neutopia, yes.
Naturally.
Vonnie is Sonic confirmed. Will you eat a chili dog on stream for charity?
All right, so we're moving into Crypt 6 here. This is by far the most difficult crypt in the speedrun. And these jerks are one of the reasons why. These wizards here that can... Okay, good, I got through it. So the wizards can neutralize your fire with their shots, which is really, really inconvenient. Speaking of inconvenient, these kind of like zombie turtle things do not take any damage at all from your fire wand. You have to hit them with your sword, which means getting up close and personal to them, and that's not something I like to do. So I don't like them. They can also move in a very erratic fashion, so it makes predicting how to fight them a bit of a challenge as well. So we got our key already. There's 2 blocks in the middle of this room. We need to push the one on the left. We gotta stack them up. Yes, it's right there. Push. And off we go. All right, now, coming up in a couple of rooms here, I'm gonna use that magic ring that I got way, way back earlier. Hey, old man, what you got for me? Nothing? Guess what? Bye. All right.
It doesn't even look that old.
Hey, see these 4 wizards here? Yeah, they're not wizards anymore, and that's courtesy of the ring. Now, what we have here in their place are slugs. Now, what we want here is for one of these particular slugs to drop a ring, and if they do, that will be a slug homie. We didn't get any slug homies here, but fear not, there are opportunities. There are other opportunities coming up here in the not-too-distant future. Yes, he's an old soul, as they say.
He has such strong old man energy. They chained him up anyway.
Yes.
That's what happens when you post about being really old on social media, like, way too much, when you're, like, 19.
Yeah. Yeah, who do you think you're trying to impress? Oh, you're old, huh? Here's some chains for you. Enjoy.
That's what happens.
Yeah. Hope it was worth it, kid. Alrighty. Alright. We've got some slugs to kill in here. Hopefully we can get greedy enough and get one. Was that a ring? No, it wasn't. Okay. I heard a chime. I couldn't tell if it was a ring or not. Darn it. Okay. This second ring is really important to get. I'm going to be using it 2 rooms from now, so I've only got a couple more shots at it, so let's see if we do it. Fortunately, I've got those... I got the 2 potions, which I normally wouldn't do in a run, and that's for safety. So, Do I get it here? No. Yes, there it is. Yes. Okay, cool. Gonna immediately, oh no, equip it here. And we got 4 wizards here. Now, you see the flash in the room. You see how there were all those blocks in the middle? It basically cuts off the entire middle of the room, so you have to fight all these wizards along the edges, which is... Oh, nice. I got another one. Awesome. Fighting all of those wizards along the edges is a great way to take a whole lot of damage. So fortunately, we avoided that. We now have the strongest armor, and you see it's like this crimson red. So for all of you red fans
Once again,
there,
stylish as heck, and I'm just gonna say, you put this armor on to go to the North Pole to kill somebody, huh?
yes. It's all part of the plan, Sporadic. Yes. Good. Got that cherry. I'll take that. There's a block to push there. Trust me. I know it's all completely in the dark, but as you can see, I know what I'm doing. Oh, except I'm taking a bunch of damage here. But again, I've got the potions, which I anticipate using, especially now I'm taking all this damage. Okay. So here we go. This is our friend Poverty Trinex.
Sorry, that took a minute to hit.
We're gonna push these heads into the corner here and kill them. I'm gonna go ahead and use this potion just because I can. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to get this... Ah, shoot. I'm having a hard time here. Okay, here we go. Kind of? No? Wow, I'm really screwing this up. Okay. Here we go. You want to get in between the head and the body because the head will continue to try to return to it, but if you keep bouncing it against the wall, you can't do that. So we're good there.
Dollar Tree try.
Yeah, Wish.com try next. All right, so we now have 12 segments of life and we have 12 full segments of life, which means that we now have the good fire. Now, any touch that I take at all from any enemy will disrupt that until I refill my life. So I want to try and get through this section as cleanly as possible because the longer I can keep the good fire in my possession, the better off we all are. Okay, good. Just wait for those guys. Okay, here's where it starts to get really dicey with the enemies, where they can kind of mess these things up. So, okay, good. Ah, why did I throw a second one there? I didn't mean to do that. Diagonally, please. Good. Okay, that clears that. All right, so we throw fire here, switch to bombs, switch back to the fire to keep him at bay. There we go. Okay, good. This is our second shield upgrade here. This item is, of all the items that you get in 100% that you don't get in any percent. Oh, damn it. I knew I was going to get hit there. This fire shield is the one that is the most out of the way and the biggest pain to get to. And it's for reasons like this, where you can just take one hit and all of a sudden good fire's gone. So, I'm sad. We'll make it though. Everything is fine. So what I'm going to do coming up here, I'll explain this and then I'll hand it over to you. Oh, nice! We got a cherry! Good fire's back! Yay! It really is my birthday.
Yes! Happy birthday!
Yes, thank you. All right, so we are going to drop a bomb here and use more fire to keep you away. And, all right, good fire's going to make real quick work of all of these enemies. There we go, we're done. Okay, sweet. So this is, I like to refer to this as a mini crypt. This is the only crypt where you have to do this. You come in here and you talk to this guy, and it allows the opening, or the entrance, excuse me, for the other crypt in this sphere to appear. It's the only one that's like that. So I don't know why, but it is. All right, I'm going to walk to that crypt now that it is open, and not a whole lot going on here, so Sporadic. Donation
There are
comments,
so many
please.
donations. Everybody's been so generous. We are already more than halfway to $4,000 for the Trevor Projects.
We can get to 4,000 before the end of this run. I can feel it.
So amazing. That would be such a fantastic birthday present for you, wouldn't it be?
Oh my god, I would love it. Yes, please.
All right, well, Skull Christo sent in $20, says here for sporadic and weird old games and the Trevor Project. Woo! Thank you so much, Christo. Cloudy Shoe sent in $150, says here's to Neutopia, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Again, extremely true. Do we have time for more?
Yes, please.
All right, Coyotic sent in $75 and says, don't touch me! Happy birthday, Vonnie, inspired by Neutopia.
Thank you.
Sunrise Shortcake sent in $30, says, here's a donation, inspired by Neutopia.
Excellent.
Everybody's feeling so inspired. Do we still have time for more?
How can you not? I mean, just look at this video game. Hey, anything to say? Nope. All right, well, good luck. Keep going.
All right, I hope I'm saying your name right. Carissa Lash sent in $5 and says, Neutopia inspired this donation.
I would agree.
Just so much inspiration. It was extremely inspirational. It really is inspirational, though, to see all of your generous donations come in and see the ticker just go up. You all have been amazingly generous during this run. Please, please keep it up. The Trevor Project is such an amazing cause.
This room would have been made a lot quicker if I had the good fire, but alas, that's okay. Here we are going to get our second sword upgrade. This is something we would normally skip in any percent, because the effect of it isn't all that great, and it's not too long before we get the final form of the sword. Yeah. So, just gotta burn everything in here. If you got more donations, you can keep going.
Well, I do want to remind everybody to get those donated. When you're getting those donations in, remember that we have all kinds of bid wars and incentives open, including one for not the next run, but the run afterwards, Dungeons of Dreadmore. You can choose the hero's gender and you can choose the hero's name. Now, for the gender, female is in the lead by only a single dollar, and it's $6. Male very close behind at $5. So if you want to switch that gender, get those donations in now. You can also choose the hero's name, and Meta Knight is in the lead at $1. Snipe the heck out of it for charity, my friends.
Let's go. Come on.
Now, if you're looking to unlock some things for the Sonic Adventure Tales two-way race, we still need to unlock Running Big's story. We're sitting at $135 out of the $300 we need for that. So all kinds of things to click on. Don't forget, they won't click on themselves. There's been so much lovely generosity, but not a whole lot of it has gone towards our incentives. Click on those incentives, my friends.
Wow. I can't believe
The boss looks kind of crabby.
Oh my goodness, I'm making a total mess of this. Wow, that was a disaster, but that's okay. We can move on. So that boss actually normally is not terribly difficult to kill in one cycle with 3 bombs, but I didn't do that, but that's okay, we're done. And now we're off to the Sky Sphere, which is the final sphere of the game. Again, the soundtrack to this section is very good. Oh my god. I clipped into, oh shoot. Did I just soft lock? No, I didn't. I don't, hold on. Oh no. Oh, I can't use them in here, darn it. This is incredibly rare to do. Okay. There's only one thing left to do, and I hope it doesn't obliterate the run. No. Okay, the password's gone. Okay. Well, that was about 3/4 of Neutopia.
Oh.
Darn it. Yeah, I clipped into there, and that was essentially a soft lock, which is actually, no, hold on a second. If we hold on, I might have a solution here. This is gonna be, if I can get this to work, this would be really funny. No, that's not what I want. Bear with me just a second here. If I can get this to work, I will... Oh my goodness, that is really loud, and I didn't that to the way that is. Okay. Let's see here. No, that's where I want. Yes. Oh, okay. This should work. Okay. Hold on. All right. So, what are we doing here? We are doing
I just have a heads up for you that should this not work, you have the go ahead to restart the run.
Oh, I do. Okay.
You do.
Okay,
Yeah. So, the pressure is off.
This is... Where's Za? Za's around here somewhere. There it is. No. Yes. Za, go... New... where's new? Where is it? There it is. Okay. G... No.
I'm like mousing over it. That's not helping you at all. I'm like trying to help. I'm like, wait. Bunny can't see what I'm doing.
Oh. G. Where's G? There it is. Mo. Where's Mo? Mo.
Bottom right.
So. Where's Ka? Come on, Ka. Show
Upper
yourself
left. Upper left.
Yes, there it is. Let's see here. G. He. Another G. Ha. Where's Ha? There it is.
Bottom left.
I need Goo. Moo. Where's Moo? There's Moo.
Oh, bottom. Yeah.
Okay, this is Zo. And this is... No. Oh, shoot. I missed one. I should have one more. What did I miss?
No.
Ha. Chi. Oh, there's a ga here. Yeah, goo, moo.
Neutopia inspired learning hiragana.
Wait a minute, why is it? Hold on. Yeah, okay. And then... Why is... Hold on. G? Oh, whoops. There's a where's the ha? Where's ha? Ha.
Bottom left.
Oh, that's why. Oh no, it replaces the one before it. Oh, that's my problem. Okay. Actually, no. Is this right? No. Hold on. Where's I need gay? Gay. Goo. Yes. Hey, all right, we made it work. All right, so, very good. Okay, so here's where we're at. We really just missed about like the first, I don't know, about halfway walk to this crypt. So, cool. All right. This is why safety saves are important, folks. And I'll give you a little background as to what I did there. I ran this for, and this is something we'll talk about coming up in a minute here. I ran this game for RPG Limit Break back in 2019, and I remembered that in that run I did a safety save. And that's the way that safety saves work, is that you go in there, you talk to the woman, she gives you a password, and then she asks if you would like to continue. Well, if you say no, and then immediately, so if you say no, it takes you to the title screen. But then if you go to the continue option as opposed to start, the password that you just received will be automatically pre-filled in there. And so what I did was I pulled up a VOD of my run and tried to remember my hiragana as best as I could, and just paused the screen on that on where I had the password there, and just copied it over. And it was a bit awkward, but eventually we got there, and the run continues.
Pro strats. Vonnie pulling out all the stops for y'all.
You know what? Listen, anybody in my community can tell you I am a man of the people, and I will go to great measures and great lengths to make things happen. So as you can see here, preparation was clearly inspired by Neutopia.
I swear, it's your birthday, but you gave us all the gift of saving this run. Amazing.
Yes, indeed. I would have been. I know you gave me the green light to restart. I would have been absolutely shattered if I would have had to cough up that run, though, and just be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Exactly.
So you've had some like amazing RNG in this run too so far.
Past runs of Neutopia are inspiring present runs of Neutopia.
Neutopia inspiring.
Yes.
More Neutopia. Saving from softbox in Neutopia.
Yes. Well, and this is another thing that I get often. They're like, okay, well, if Neutopia inspired all this stuff, what inspired Neutopia? And Neutopia actually, oh, hold on, before we finish that here, there's a very important section. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not in this level. Well, people ask, well, what inspired Neutopia? And I tell them, well, Neutopia inspired all things, so clearly it inspired itself, and we refer to this as the Immaculate Inspiration.
Newtoception or something.
Newtoception. Indeed.
To understand Neutopia, you must first understand Neutopia.
Okay, good. I had a ring with this password. That's super useful because we use it in this
That's
room
what
here.
inspired Neutopia.
What's that?
It's an old Topia. That's what inspired Neutopia.
Exactly, yes. The Topias of our forefathers. Okay. Okay, this boss fight here is extremely scary, and we have a very particular quick kill for doing this here. Got it. All right. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
That right there is the reason why I safety saved before this crypt, because if you allow that boss to get loose, he becomes incredibly difficult to kill. Learning that quick kill, if you want to learn this run, learning that quick kill is essentially required, because trying to fight him without it takes forever, and it's just a huge pain. All right. So I'm going to let her say her thing. Okay, and then we're just going to take a second here. Now, I don't remember if I got... Do I have wings? I do. I don't remember if this password has the bomb upgrade, so we're about to find out.
Time to find out the hard way. Or maybe the easy way?
Okay, I did not, so I'm glad I came to do this. Okay, so that's our final bomb upgrade in the game. I am now like, that soft lock has me completely rattled. I'm like hesitating for like a good second before I start moving there so that I don't do that again.
I mean, I hope you're hype as heck, because that was an amazing save, like, for this run.
Yes, indeed.
But I'd love to see some hype in the chat for Vonnie. And especially because it's going to be Vonnie's, like, actual time zone birthday in, like, 9 minutes.
Oh my goodness, it is. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be done with Neutopia before my birthday. Maybe not now. Oops, sorry.
Neutopia for your birthday. It's good, it's good. Neutopia-inspired birthdays.
I've got time for like a quick donation or two right now if you've got them.
Oh, so many donations. Everybody is amazing. We are less than $250 away from hitting $4,000 for the Trevor Project. Kolmbom Meowson in $50 and says, Von Vakarina, Vonnie Vakarina. Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to use that emote for this particular Neutopia. Like, let's get to 3K and make sure we keep that good fire. I have a $75 donation here from Dodecalope, who says $25 per head on our friendly bargain bin Trinex.
Very nice.
If we have time for more, we have more. Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
No, hold on just a second. Well, a couple things here. First of all, I see those Vonnie V ocarinas in chat. I appreciate that. I also appreciate picking up the strongest sword. This is actually the only weapon that will do damage to the final boss, so it actually is required. So yeah, I'm just walking over to Crypt 7 here. I've got time to kill if you've got donations to read.
Shudley sent in $5, says, happy birthday, Vonnie. Fun fact, the celebration of the first anniversary of Neutopia inspired birthdays.
Thank you, Chudley.
And I have a $15 donation here from Corundumcore, who says, what a wild way to save a marathon run. Donating to name the Dungeons of Dreadmore hero Vonnie.
Yo.
Oh my gosh. Now I have to check. Now I have to check and see if that's in the lead. Hold on, hold on. I have to hit refresh. Oh, wait, hold on. So many steps to go through. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm confused. Okay, all right. So right now we have tied for the name of the Dungeons of Dreadmore hero, our Neutopia and Vonnie, both at $5. I think we need some more donos in there to make the hero's name Vonnie. Please get those in. I don't know if there's a character limit for the Dungeons of Dreadmore, like here. Oh, 14 characters. All right.
Oh, okay, sweet. So that means the word inspiration would fit too.
It does. Oh no, now we have 3 choices. What's your birthday choice?
I don't know. I mean, if they named it Vonnie, I think that'd be pretty funny. So.
All right, y'all heard the birthday boy. Get those donos in.
Yeah, we don't have much longer in the run. If we're gonna get to 4,000, we want to do that soon. All right. Oh, so coming up. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This right here is what we refer to as the Scala Bridge here, where I use the bell as I'm walking over that section. That is a reference to my dear friend Scala Kitty, who is, I know, involved with events like this, and is also a Neutopia super fan. She was a commentator on that run that I referred to. At Limit Break. She was one of my commentators on there and had just a bunch of fun. That run was really the beginning of the promulgation of all of the inspiration memes. She and Natara, who is another very good friend of mine, and the two of them had an absolute blast just memeing their way through a speed run, all while trolling me at the same time. So they had fun. That was good. Alrighty. Alright, we just use this bell to just blast our way through these next few rooms. Alright, now this next boss here dies very quickly. The power of the strongest sword is on full display here. This is an actual boss, folks. Okay? Here we go. Boop. 1, 2, 3, we're done. Alright. So that is medallion number 8. We are just about to confront the evil Dearth. Again, like I said, the music here is absolutely tremendous, so I will go quiet. I will ask for serious time, and y'all get to enjoy just an incredible boss theme. There we go. All right. So that was Dearth defeated. Time is not going to be quite yet. We have to wait until we get into this next room here. There's I refer this final split in my split. We refer to as the gang's all here, and you'll see why. Because all of the citizens of Neutopia have come to congratulate Jazeta on his conquering of Dearth, the rescuing of Aurora. The screen will fade to black right here, and that is time.
GG. Oh my gosh, it's 1 minute until your birthday.
It sure is, and trust me, I can I can filibuster until then.
Yeah, you think you can fill a minute?
Uh, please, have you listened to the last, 2.5 hours of talking that I've been doing?
I've been here.
I think I got this.
I have been here, my friend.
Yes.
There it is. Happy birthday, Vonnie.
Yo.
Happy birthday. I want to see a ton of happy birthdays in the chat. Congratulations on that amazing, amazing Neutopia run and an amazing Costume Quest run. Oh my gosh.
Thank you very much, Sporadic. Thank you, everyone, for the GGs. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. Y'all are fantastic. This has been a lot of fun. Sometimes, the Costume Quest, we had some technical difficulties. This Neutopia run here, I clipped into a person and soft lock. But you know what? That's the way these things go sometimes, is that it doesn't always go as you plan, but you got to have the safeties, you got to be prepared, and you got to have fun. And we definitely accomplished all of those things here today. And you know what? From the time that I started here until now, we've raised almost $1,000 for the Trevor Project. That is absolutely sensational.
Unbelievable.
Folks.
Also, the donation total is pretty nice right now.
It sure is nice. Yes. So I got to say thank you to everyone that's been donating. I am super proud of you, and there's still tons of this marathon left. So heck yes. But before I go, if you enjoyed what I was doing here, please do give me a follow. I would greatly appreciate that. Would love to see you all as part of my community and in my chat and all that fun stuff. The Costume Quest run that I did before, I'm actually going to be doing that in just a few weeks for another big event, which I referred to before. It's RPG Limit Break. That's coming up in just about 3 weeks. That is a cause that is near and dear to my heart because they raise money for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which is something that I think partners really well with the Trevor Project and their mission and their cause and what they do. So we would love to have your support there as well. So yeah, but all right, enough self-promotion. It's probably time to move on. But again, thank you very much to everybody at Power Up with Pride for having me here, especially for this run as well, which kind of came in last minute, but of course I was happy to do it. Thank you to Ella Motos, who was the host for my previous run. Thank you to you, Sporadic, for being the host for this run. I had an absolute blast with both of you, and yeah, I'll be around all week. I definitely want to check out and see just how much more money we can raise for the Trevor Project. So at this point, thank you all for watching. I will bid you all adieu until I see you next time. Take care, everyone, and Sporadic, I'll hand it back to you.
Thank you so much, Vonnie, and once again, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Also, we did have one more dono come in. Konbon Meow sent in $9, and I was checking out the choosing the hero's name. Vonnie is now in the lead.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right, y'all. Well, don't go anywhere. I believe I have heard that actually Dungeons of Dreadmore is going to be coming up next. Not 100% on that, though, so stay tuned. I'll have some information for you very, very shortly. right, yep, it looks like that's how it's gonna go. So I tell you what, last minute donos, now is the time if you have some feelings about those incentives for Dungeons of Dreadmore. Let me just check them one more time here. Oh my gosh, it looks like we have a tie for choosing the hero's name for Dungeons of Dreadmore. We have Nikos at $7 and Vani at $7, trailing by only $2. It's Neutopia. And finally, in fourth place, it's Meta Knight for $1. Now, you can get those donations in really quick to make sure the hero gets named. Vani, we're gonna need some kind of tiebreaker. I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, I'm gonna talk to staff. That's what we're gonna do. But you know, I wouldn't have to if somebody would just get a little donation in. Speaking of little donations, I have a $5 donation here from Sunrise Shortcake who says, "Happy birthday, Vani. May you have many inspiring Neutopia. Neutopias? Neutopii? May they inspire you." You're just joining us, welcome to Power Up with Pride 2023. We are running all this weekend. If you missed any runs in the marathon so far, you can find them uploaded after the marathon on our YouTube channel. You can also stay up to date on this event and any future events by following us on Twitter or joining our Discord. Links to all of these can be found in the panels below the stream or by using !social in chat. I have a $10 donation here from Super Blood Wolf Moon. And with that, Vani is back in the lead as the character's name in Dungeons of Dreadmore. Thank you so much, Super Blood Wolf Moon. A reminder that we have all kinds of other incentives open, including choosing the hero's gender in Dungeons of Dreadmore. Male is currently in the lead at $15 and female is trailing at $6. We also have an incentive for the run after Dungeons of Dreadmore to name the Blazer in Soul Blazer. Soul Blazer is such a good game. Please hang out for it if you can. Near and dear to my heart. Beautiful game. In the lead is Lunk at $25. And then trailing behind, we have Violet at $8 and Meta Knight at $5. Gosh, I wonder how many characters are allowed for that name. Good old Lunk, yeah. Now, if you're looking to unlock something, oh my gosh, I don't know my Greek characters, so I'm just gonna call this game Citus. If somebody knows the Greek character, I should look it up. I should look it up. Anyway, Zello will play a selection of hidden songs. If we unlock this one, we are sitting at $160 out of the $300. We need to unlock that one, so please click on those incentives when you are donating to the Trevor Project. Is it Alpha? Thank you so much. Citus Alpha. Thank you. Thank you, chat, for saving me from myself. I hope y'all are having a fabulous Pride. Shout outs to my demisexuals in the chat. And, you know, a little reminder for everybody, we are here raising funds for the Trevor Project. For the last 20 years, Trevor has worked to save young lives by providing support through their free and confidential crisis programs on platforms where young people spend their time, online and on the phone. Trevor Lifeline, Trevor Chat, Trevor Text, and Trevor Space. They also go beyond our frontline crisis services to invest in education, outreach, and advocacy resources. Trevor Lifeline is their 24/7 phone line, launched in 1998 and hasn't stopped since. Trevor Chat offers crisis service for youth that prefer to talk via online instant messenger. Trevor Text offers crisis service via text for youth that prefer texting on their phones. Trevor Space is the world's largest safe space social networking for LGBTQ youth, and they do research on LGBTQ suicidology with regular evaluations and surveys. Regular evaluations and surveys ensure their services reduce risk of suicide and help them learn of the mental health issues affecting LGBTQ youth. They also have advocacy to protect LGBTQ rights. They work at the local, state, and federal levels to advocate for legislation that protects the rights of LGBTQ people. And they offer education to build allies for the LGBTQ community. They educate adults who interact with youth on LGBTQ competent suicide prevention, risk detection, and response. Such an amazing organization. Thank you all so much for your generosity.